MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Price has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues. And over that time, he's punched out over 1,800 batters, placing him just outside the all-time top 100 on the strikeout list. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gentry stands at third with one gone in the inning. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
A man on third with 2 down. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Row, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Fastball called for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Jordan Montgomery is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Harrison is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matt Duffy.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 from Price. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Batting 7, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8, first baseman, John Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Bell, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, number 92.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High pop up. Devers is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Ready with the 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another full count offering on its way. On a line to shortstop.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Popped high in the air. Sanchez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Martinez, the runner at third. Devers at second. Bradley on at first with 2 down. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Number 92 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Gentry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. In there, strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Josh Harrison stands in. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. Not close. It's 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Weak roller right side. The underhanded flip. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Nunez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-0 pitch on its way. There's a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
First and second here with nobody out. Two and one now to Mookie.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Martinez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Two men are on with two men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next.
For the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the
And so
Yankees,
after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's 1-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. Ramirez right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Drury retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hard hit at third. And there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and Drive him in now. That might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, number 92. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
Ready once again, Josh Harrison. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A fastball that just misses inside. Mookie Betts will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bogaerts stands at first with 1 out. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Bogaerts takes off. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Nunez scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, Brendan Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ramirez is over to take a look at it, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Popped him up. Gregorius over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Josh Bell. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 92.
Digging in, number 92. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch here from Price. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Benintendi. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Standing in now, Craig Gentry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's Price now on 1-0. Hit out towards second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Mike Morin takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Sanchez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Josh Harrison stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. He'll try again. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
8th inning from Fenway. Yankees holding on to their lead over the Red Sox as you check out the line score through the first 7+ innings. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes set with the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Morin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
Dylan Betances enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Heath Hembree enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. In now is the Yankees DH, Matt Duffy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Lined into left center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a
He'll
ball.
hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Drilled to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run. But if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Set and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Chapman's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. New York get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Jordan Montgomery is the winning pitcher of record. David Price is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.